Welcome everyone. Thank you for attending and taking the time to learn more about lake resources and our flagship Kachi project. I'm Sean Miller. I'm Senior VP of Field Development and Exploration for the project. So hydrogeology, drilling teams, operational teams, all reporting up through to me. We can probably flick through the disclaimer. People can read that at their leisure. A lot of fun. And go to the third slide, please. So just some of our key investment highlights. Lake Resources is a lithium producer, lithium explorer, moving to the development phase of the Kachi project, following the submission of our Phase 1 DFS in December 23. Do I have the clicker here, do I?
Yes.
Oh, cool, thank you. Kachi is a world-class 25,000-tonne battery-grade lithium project. The project is sitting on a globally significant resource of 10.6 million tonnes with the potential for further expansion. The proven ion exchange DLE technology provides for higher recovery rates and reduces the environmental footprint when compared to conventional technologies. So the direct lithium extraction technology, if you're not familiar with it, we pump the brine directly from underground. We run it through a direct lithium extraction process that pulls out the lithium eluate and separates that from the brine. We are then able to pump the brine directly back underground, and then that eluate runs through a chemical manufacturing process to get us through to the battery-grade lithium carbonate. A significant amount of technical work has been carried out over the past 12 months to allow us to deliver the DFS. Over 5 million litres of Kachi brine has been successfully processed through our pilot plant out on site. Over 1,300 kilos of battery-grade lithium carbonate was produced through that process for off-taker testing, and all of that was at a grade of above 99.5%. We've also kicked off a strategic partnering process that will broaden the available funding opportunities for us and allow Kachi to better optimise our off-take arrangements. Oh, sorry, thank you. The assets in Argentina, so Kachi project is located in the Catamarca region, which is within the lithium triangle, which holds approximately 56% of the world's lithium reserves. So the lithium triangle is within Chile, Argentina and Bolivia, you can see in the diagram there. Extensive drilling and extraction and injection testing was completed in 2023. We've drilled down to 600 metres to understand where the basement floor is, and we've run a number of extraction and injection tests, injecting over 50 million litres over a number of tests, so proving that extraction technology works, gathering all of that data, and then building very robust hydrogeological models that support the 10.6 million tonne resource and also supports our maiden ore reserve that was also released during December. The mine plan that has been developed consists of 16 production wells in the central Salar area and then 21 injection wells that go out to the western and eastern alluvial fans to maintain pressures. In developing that mine plan, the focus is on maximising the lithium grade, maximising the proven ore reserves, and also minimising the environmental impacts. Just to provide a sense of how large the resource is, the mine plan that's been developed represents or uses only 12% of the measured and indicated resource, so there's plenty of opportunity for the project post Phase 1 for further expansion. Touched on the grades, so the grades following the model for the life of mine are all above 245 milligrams per litre. We're really happy with the results. Our design basis through the DFS was 205 milligrams per litre, so we had to find a number. So there's a level of conservatism there, which allows us to do some more optimisation work going through into FID. From the processing point of view, a significant amount of processing has occurred through our pilot plant on site, as I touched on. The plant operated for over 9 months. 5.2 million litres of brine was successfully processed with our technology partner Lilac out on site. 200,000 litres of lithium chloride eluate was then produced. And the recovery rates were all above 80% through that process. We actually fine-tuned the process as we went along, and towards the end of the process, we were getting consistently 85% recovery rates, which was really impressive. And again, our design basis that we built within our DFS was 75%, so there's a level of conservatism there that can be optimised later on as we lead into FID. Some of that eluate was then sent off-site to simulate the chemical manufacturing process. We ran 3 large batches to produce 1,300 kilos of battery-grade lithium carbonate. All of those batches produced quality levels above 99.5%. And again, as we got to the last batch, we were up to 99.9% purity. So we learnt as we went along. We've got very strong relations with the community and the local Catamarca government. So we work very closely with them, giving them important updates on a monthly basis, telling them how we're going with our project and listening to any questions or concerns they have. We also have developed a very experienced team from the oil and gas industry that have delivered large projects and worked very diligently in the past on optimising projects. All right, we touched on the resource before, so we had a significant increase in June 23, but you can see the 10.6 million tonnes there of measured, indicated and inferred resource. 7.3 million tonnes of that is measured and indicated, and there's some significant exploration opportunities there still available to us should we wish to go out and do more exploration drilling in the future. But the 10.3 million tonnes is more than enough for the phase 1 DFS. This is the maiden ore reserve statement. So I talked about the 16 production wells in the central salar area, and then we've got reinjection wells out on the western alluvial fan and then just to the east of the main salar area. And the idea is as you reinject, you maintain pressures underground and you don't get as much subsidence, so it's a lot less impact on the environment. We work very strongly with the community. We look forward to building new relationships with the newly elected federal government. The local Catamarcan government has remained in power from previous, so we've got strong relationships with them. They're all very supportive of the mine and the project looking forward. And the local communities, we work quite strongly with them, housing people in local hotels, feeding them in local restaurants and trying to develop the local businesses in those areas. Let's go back. Okay, I think that's it. Are there any questions?